Hey, stop telling your personal business about your relationships. Listen, if you are married specifically, or if you are in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, stop telling your business. Listen, because the first time that you guys have an argument or a disagreement and you call your sister or your brother or your cousin or your best friend, or your mom, and you say, oh, well, you know what? Tom upset me today and he did this and he said this and we got into it, and you're crying and you're upset and you're devastated. Guess what? You and Tom are going to make up the next day. And guess what? Your friend and your mother and your cousin and everyone that you call, guess what? They didn't forget. Okay? So what happens is you end up putting this stamp on Tom that maybe he didn't deserve, right? Maybe you guys just had a falling out, a disagreement or something like that, and it passed. But what you have done is you have put a image on him that may not even be true. Right? It was just based upon emotion. So you have to be very careful. And also, listen, Tom, you don't need to call your mother either, or your friends or your family when you and LaQuisha get into an argument. Don't call your mom. Oh, mom, she burnt my food, and or oh, mom, she said this or she said that. Don't do it because mom and friends and family, they don't forget the argument, right? So your mom have a little argument or a little disagreement with LaQuisha about something that you said, okay? And you done forgot all about it, right? And the minute you say, oh, you know what, me and LaQuisha, I'm going to take her on vacation. We're going to go to Jamaica. I'm going to take her to Jamaica for vacation. And your mom and your friends that you told about the disagreement, they're saying, oh, you taking her on vacation after what she did to you? Okay. And then you know what, LaQuisha, you say, oh, well, me and Tom, we're gonna go to the game. I got him some tickets. Oh, you gonna take him to the game after he talked to you like that? See, family and friends, they don't forget the argument. They don't forget the disagreement, right? So you and Tom have moved on. You and LaQuisha have moved on. You're thinking everything is okay, everything is fine. No, everything is fine in your home and in your relationship, but they haven't forgotten, right? They're still upset about it. And it may have happened years ago and they still haven't forgotten about it, right? So keep whatever happens in your home, right? That is sacred, especially when you are married, right? That is a covenant and a commitment before God. That relationship is between you, your spouse, and God, right? So keep it where it belongs. Now, I'm not saying on occasion that you will not need to maybe have a discussion about your marital issues or, your relationship issues or something like that. But I would be very discerning, right, in picking someone to do that with, someone that is trustworthy, like I have and I can talk to, and my husband have, someone that he can talk to as well, because that is needed, right? Because it's important that you are able to speak with someone, but make sure that that person is trustworthy, right? And make sure that that person won't mention, listen, that Tom upset you 3 years ago and they still talking about it. No, we're not doing that, right? You need someone that can just sort of be a listening ear and can listen to you, maybe fuss and, complain about, he didn't do this or he didn't do that, but they don't mention it the next day. Okay, they don't mention it 5 years from now, right? They're able to listen, right? And they're able to say, oh, okay, they just had a disagreement, it's something that'll pass, whatever, and they don't mention it again, right? So select someone like that you can talk to, right? But keep that number very, very small, and even be careful about what you share, right? There are some things that should just remain between you and your spouse, right? Those things should stay between you guys, whatever that issue is. So be very discerning in who you share your marital issues with, who you share your relationship issues with, okay? Bless you, and I pray this video has encouraged you, okay? And also share in the comments if you haven't had an experience with someone that maybe, didn't forget a disagreement that you had with your spouse, okay? Anyway, God bless you, and remember, do not ever give up before the miracle happens. Bye.